Really, just one beer.
6:30 a.m. sunrise. My body awakens, and with a gentle rub of my eyelids, I think to myself, fuck, I have school today. But that's okay, because maybe I'll see that cute girl in math class. I remember it clearly, green eyes with a slight tint of blue around the rim. Her skirt reached all the way down to her ankles and kissed the ground in front of her before I got a chance to. She had exactly 6 freckles on her nose. Her shoulders had 24, and they sat elegantly perched at an angle of 35 degrees, 48 if she was sitting. See, I've always been good with numbers, but never at fucking talking. If we could express ourselves in equations, I would divide my chest and let you add yourself to my soul. If I could calculate the limit of how many times you've crossed my mind, I'd end up at infinity. If winning you as a class, baby, I'd pass with straight A's. But for now, I'll just say, if you ever need help with your homework, baby girl, let me know. I got you. But on a serious note, another poet once told me, never write love poems on a Sunday. Thankfully, it was a Monday afternoon when I first saw her. Love at first sight. No, it was infatuation. Her smile hooked me in like a catfish, and from then on my lips were peeled permanently. Her walk struck me like lightning in a dark room. She tilted her head slightly to the left and gave me a wink. My knees buckled long before I could bring myself to walk over to her and say, "Hey little lady, what's your name?" Not that it mattered anyway. See, the worst thing about love, the best thing about love, is that it is visceral and it is primal. It is a game of unspoken urges that drive you into a narrow alleyway. I was awestruck by the way she looked at me from toe to head and held my gaze like she knew I was searching for something but couldn't get myself past those eyes. They kept me all night. Before I knew it, it was Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, I watched the sun rise and thought of everything I could say to make her fall in love with me. In the end, I didn't say anything. I just hoped she would hear how loud my heart beat when she entered the room. I grabbed hold of her hand and asked her to dance along to my rhythm. Back and forth we swayed until our hearts beat in perfect harmony. I stepped back and spun her around so I could watch her hair twirl like a tornado. I only knew she was kissing me. By the way she stole my breath, I couldn't speak around her for fear that I would lose whatever it was that kept her around. Until Wednesday. Wednesday, I fell in love so hard that I tripped 3 times when I walked down the stairs. Most of my day was spent dreaming up beautiful symphonies and candlelit dinners. The next 3 days were a blur. I'm not really sure if I was dreaming or awake, but I woke up Sunday morning with a big old smile on my face. I turned to my left to greet her good morning, but all I found was a note under the pillow. Her handwriting was just like her walk, delicate, but with enough curves to make a man go crazy. I never saw her again, and all she left me was one simple sentence: never write love poems on a Sunday.